Well, hello there again, friends. As always, I'm Paulie. Welcome back to the garage. Grab your cup of coffee, because this is Paulie's Power Hour. So, welcome back. You might have noticed that there seems to have been a passage of time, if you will. Least of all, first clue, new haircut, right? Okay, cool. So I've been away for a while. The videos I've been posting, I recorded over the past year, and I just never did anything with them. And there's a reason for that. There's a couple reasons. One, I didn't have a good editing software that I could use to make the videos. And two, to be honest, I was a little, about putting stuff out there. But I did it while I was gone, and I think I enjoy it, and it seems as though you guys enjoy it as well. So, and this is what we're doing today. I really wanted to do a video as soon as I got back of me getting all like the caddy, the Camaro, and the truck running. What to look for when you leave a vehicle in storage for a long period of time, etc. But the time I got back, the timing, I needed to drive the car, so I just did it to get the cars out of the driveway. But now we can unmask this together. So this has been under a cover for 6 months. I have not touched it. I have not looked under the cover since I've been home. Okay? Yeah. So we are going to unmask this together. We're going to go through what we need to do to get the car fired up, and hopefully he runs. Alright, so everything's clear around the car. Cover's ready to come off. So we're going to go ahead and cue that speed up music while I pull this cover off. Now if that isn't a beautiful sight, I don't know what is. Alright, so now I had to get the keys, by the way. You'll notice that the dome light isn't on. It still smells good in here. That's always a plus. Yep, alright, well, that's cool. Yeah, so the dome light's not on because I disconnected the battery. Whenever you leave a car sit for a long time, you should always disconnect the battery. So let's get under the hood. What's good under the hood? Oh, okay. Well, we're going to need hood struts. Guess I'll have to go buy those tonight. Tech tip. If you have a small pair of vice grip pliers, first try. If you have a small pair of vice grip pliers, you can do this around the strut, and then the hood's not gonna fall. Because I don't know if you noticed or not, but this is a big hood, and it's a lot of metal to crack you in the dome piece with. So here's some things to think about, right? So my car has a quote-unquote booming stereo system in it. So for that, I have a capacitor. I pulled the fuse out of this because if you hook the battery up with the capacitor still hooked up, there will be a power surge and there will be a huge spark. It's a pain in the butt. So I'll show you how to charge the capacitor after you hook the battery up. But first, we're going to get rid of this crappy old battery here because I got something better. Bam! Optima Red Top, baby. Heck yeah. So let's swap batteries real quick. Alright, so deep down in here, in this mess of wires, is my battery hold down. But first, I gotta get this positive off. And then after that, I can undo that, get the battery out. We can disconnect this guy right here. this room to get the battery out. All right. Alright, so now I'm at the point now where I'm going to put this battery in. First, I'll take these thingies off. Alright, so here we are. Plug that back in there. Now there were 3 of these, plus 1 of these that went on this terminal. So 1, 2, come on, you son of a biscuit. And 3. Space those out. Double check all my wiring. So, boom, that's not pinched, that's not pinched, that's not pinched. I can reach all the way around back here and feel that there's nothing pinched. Alright, now, that's still separate, so I'm going to hook the negative up and get an 8mm. There's going to be a little bit of spark. Zap. Quick whiff of ozone. Alright, the battery's in, the wires are hooked up, nothing is pinched that I've seen. Battery's not going anywhere. Alright, now it's time to turn the key. So now, here are a couple of important things to keep in mind when you've left a car sit for a while. First thing is fluids, oil specifically. So before I turn the key, let's check the oil. Here, I'll leave you right here. I'm full of oil, good to go. The other thing is look underneath the car. For any puddles or anything hanging down, you know, maybe a belt, something, whatever, wiring. And I'm full of coolant. Brake fluid. I can see through the master cylinder. Good to go. Clutch fluid. Full. Those are all the major fluids, okay? Can I check transmission fluid? No, it's a 6-speed, it's stick. The only way to get it is to jack the car up, crawl underneath there, take the fill port off, and stick my pink in there. Was there fluid in there when I left? Yes, it was full. Is there fluid on the floor indicating that there is no longer fluid in the transmission? No. Is there remnants of, since it's been so long? No. Is it safe to assume that there's probably fluid in the transmission still? Yes. So that being said, I guess it's time to turn the key. So now, the important thing is you want to not rev it up right away, okay? Yes, you're happy to hear the song of your people, to fire your car up finally. But you want to make sure that all the oil gets up to the vital areas it needs to get up to. Specifically up to the heads, lubricates the push rods, the rocker arms, and everything else. You want to make sure you have good oil pressure. So I'll usually fire it up and I'll let it sit there and idle. As long as it idles by itself. If it doesn't idle by itself and you have to help it, don't rev it sky high. Keep it 1,000, 1,500 RPM, okay, until the oil pressure builds up. You might hear clicking lifters if you have a pushrod V8 like this. Don't freak out, okay, unless it's like a horrendous, like, clack, 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 clack sound. If it's just a tick, 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 oil pressure will pump those lifters up. It'll take up that slack and that tick will go away as it idles, okay, especially if, you use a thicker oil. So, that being said, I'm going to turn the key a few times. As soon as I find the key. You can't make this stuff up, folks. I always misplace my keys. Here they are. Alright. So I'm going to turn the key on. You'll hear the fuel pump kick on. Oh, okay. And then I'm going to shut it off. I'm going to turn it on again and see if it primes again. I'm going to build up pressure. And then, yep. And then we'll turn the key. Alright, so the car's in neutral. Pump. Turn it off. Mid pump that time. Turn it off. Wait a little bit. Right, turn it back on. Pump. Alright, let's give it a try. That was an interesting sound. Alright. So, I heard a funny sound, right? Duh. I forgot. I disconnected my coil before I left in case someone ran in here real quick and tried to take the car. Hook the coil back up. Well, you saw it there, folks. That's why the car wouldn't start, and that's what the noise I was hearing. So, I've cranked it a few times, so it should have plenty of fuel pressure. There we go. Alright, got good oil pressure. So I got good oil pressure. I'm at 14.7 to 1 right now. Air fuel ratio, that's like perfect. 3/4 of a tank of gas. Perfect voltage. And I'm ice cold. And that's the stock oil pressure gauge done work. Idling right there at like between 850, 900 RPM. Demo mode off. Alright, well, he seems pretty happy. Ooh, that window is slow as crap. No funny smells. Alright, now we'll give it the sauce. Let me play you the song of my people. That sounds fantastic. The car runs. There's a little bit of cleanup from sitting. I got like this crap here on my intake. A little bit of simple green. I should take that right off. And if I need to, I can touch it up with some paint. We can go over that actually. I'll show you guys how to do that. And check this out. I'm going to make a video about this because I got this idea from the KITT. These are hard vacuum lines. So the KITT has these things everywhere. And it's awesome because instead of just having like an ugly hose and worrying about hose ends and stuff, I can just, replace this part when it goes bad. So I had to do those all on the KITT, and I'm probably going to do this to the truck because the truck has like 3 million miles of vacuum line. This is brake line, or no, this is fuel line. This is fuel line, sorry. I just got it and cut it, measured. Actually, what I did do, let me show you. The quick and easy. So I took a wire hanger, kind of like this, and I bent to where I needed it to be, and then I went and traced along the line. Actually, you can see this one here. This is my prototype. I did this right before I left. Oh, leaf. Ew. You can see I made a mark here for my bend, and then this goes to the back of the manifold, obviously, and then this one goes from here to the valve cover for PCV. Yeah, I think this looks really nice, and I'm probably gonna make new ones that are a little bit different, and I'm probably gonna paint them black, because as you can see, it kind of like bows out right here. So I kind of want to, you know me, I'm a perfectionist. I'll drive myself nuts until it's perfect. Yeah, so probably gonna redo this one, and when I do, well, I'll turn the camera on and we'll do it together. It'll be fun. I'm gonna clean this up. I put the hood down, and you know, even though it was under the cover, I mean, really, for being under the cover as long as it was, it's actually, you know, in pretty good shape still. Just a quick cleanup, a buff and a wax, and he's good to go. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh! And tomorrow, we're going to the exhaust shop. Cause, check this out. I did a thing, as people would say. I've had the same Flowmaster on here for years, forever, really. And I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, exhaust clips, and stuff like that. And this is easier with a custom muffler shop like we have access to down here. So I bought this, and they are going to fabricate a Y-pipe for me with a V-band clamp. So in order to drop the fuel tank in this, I have to drop the back half of the exhaust. That having been said, currently it's a pain. So I went and I bought this SLP Loudmouth 2. Check that out. This is not much of a muffler, but check it out. Look it up on the internet. They sound pretty good. Hopefully it sounds better than that. So tomorrow I'm going to bring the camera along, and we are going to go to the exhaust shop. It'll be fun. Package this back up. Alright, so you'll notice it's a new day. My clothes are different, and my hair's a little bit messy because I drove KITT with no T-tops. So we're at the exhaust shop, SMS Custom Exhaust, the best exhaust shop in the area. We're going to put on this SLP Loudmouth 2 muffler, and then they're going to custom fabricate me a Y-pipe to go up and over the axle in the back. And as long as Ian will let me, I'll bring the camera in and show you guys what's going on. Good times. No more rattling Flowmaster. Alright, here we are. KITT's on the lift. There's the muffler. There's the crusty, rusty old Flowmaster. Knock this out. It's gonna be a completely different sounding race car, because race car.